Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. We're going to be going at a new month. Last month was the worst month that we've had since 2008 in the market, so we're looking for a better month, of course. Now, we do have Fed rate hikes on Wednesday, so that is going to predicate exactly where we do go in the market. I'm going to go over all of that with you guys tomorrow, but I wanted to go over ATER with you guys, a huge short possible squeeze stock that a lot of us were thinking might break out. We did have a major pullback recently, but however, this week we did have a lot of consolidation. So the question is, are we going to continue on higher? Are we going to break above our previous highs? Are we going to continue on further? And what exact levels are we looking for here? I'm going to go over all this with you guys. Now, before I jump into this, all I ask in return is you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates every single day that I mentioned throughout the week. Again, if you are a day trader or you're just tired of looking at the market all throughout the day and you'd rather have somebody do it for you, go to instables.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. So let's jump into this one. Now, again, we have our 5-minute chart. Again, we did have our pullback and we are consolidating. And the question is, are we going to continue on higher? I'm going to go over the daily time frame with you guys here. So as you guys can see on the daily chart, we do have our 20-day moving average that has been curling above our 50, showing us that bullish momentum. As you guys can see previously, we had a bounce as well. We did have our 20 crossing back over our 50. We had a nice spike and a nice continuation. We did hold our 20-day moving average. We even bounced off of it, continued on higher. This could have been a play either on this spike or the other. As you guys can see, we are bouncing off of our 20-day moving average. So we do need confirmation. We do need to break into new highs. As you guys can see, we do have our levels that we mentioned previously here at 686. If we cannot break over 686, then in my opinion, there is no watch here on ATER. Now, one thing that could break down this stock is if the market has a major bounce and then we do drop down back below $5 here on ATER. Again, we did drop down below $5. We did reclaim it because we respected our 20-day moving average here on the daily chart. But if we do drop down below 5, in my opinion, we are going to have these indecisive doji candles start to turn into red candles and continue on further down. So we're going to be looking for that volume to come in. We're going to be looking for that continuation on momentum. As you guys can see, we have our 686 level. If we can continue on past 686, then we could be testing our 830 level. As you guys can see, we do have sell pressure on the daily chart that has been showing us a cool down here, but we do still have our EMA lines that are above our MACD. So if we can get these EMA lines to cross back above, then we could have more bullish momentum. As you guys can see, we did have this major run because we did have our EMA lines crossing above and crossing above our MACD. So again, keeping that in mind as we are trying to respect our 20-day moving average and get back over 686. Again, we are going to be looking for new highs, of course, at 729. But in my opinion, as far as jumping back into a watch list, I would be waiting to see if we can break over 686. As far as a major move, of course, you could play intraday plays like bounces. As you guys can see, we did have a major spike to the downside. We could have assumed, since the market has been very choppy, that we could have had a bounce here on the 20-day moving average. But not exactly the play I like to play into. I like the safer plays, especially the market that we're in. I want to see if we can get over 686. Test 830, and if we can get past 830, then we could be testing our 1180 mark that we have here. And the reason why I mentioned these levels is you guys can see previously we have an area of consolidation that we had at 830. We did continue on lower as we could not respect it. As you guys can see, we do have our large red candle that came in because we could not respect it, which in my opinion is very similar to this consolidation. If we do not respect this level and we do drop down below 5 and the market does have a major bounce, then we could continue on lower here on ATER. Now, as you guys can see on the 686 level, we did have a major bounce. We got rejected at the 830 mark with the upper end of our wick. We did have a bounce right after that, a small bounce. We got rejected at 686, and we did have confirmation on a continuation here on a previous bounce that we had with ATER. So 686, 830, and 1180 are the levels that we're looking for here. Now, looking at the RSI here as far as overbought or oversold, we did get overbought on this spike. So the question is, are we going to continue on into overbought territory again? One thing I do like is that we are above the median of our MACD, so we will keep an eye on ATER because it's a highly shorted stock, but as you guys can see, we were overbought, so we're going to make sure we are looking for more confirmation here to have that continuation. And in my opinion, a possible continuation could be the market overreacting to the downside or the upside, depending on how ATER reacts to the market at that point in time. Again, ATER has reacted with the market some days, but most days we have been reacting to the market being very choppy, and if that does continue, then we could be looking at ATER to see if we can get back over 686. Now, if you want to know how to set alerts here on TradingView, it's very useful in my opinion, especially when you're looking at key levels, just looking to see if we can break above to make sure we are on watch. If we do break above that level, you go over to the plus sign here, you click add alert, and then you could put that alert right above your previous level that you are looking to see if you can break above. And as you guys can see, you can also put alerts here on the MACD. You click add alert, and then you can put that alert right above your previous buy pressure point. As you guys can see, we had confirmation with ATER breaking above our previous buy pressure points. That is a very good indicator. For example, if you thought AMC may break out one day, you want to set levels above those previous buy pressure points. That may be a good alert to be setting for later on when you do want to be trading that. So again, setting these alerts very key, and looking at these levels here again, 686, 830, and 1180 are going to be very key. Now, again, with that said, if you guys are day traders or you guys are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, I know the market has been very choppy. Most breakouts have been pre-market news and open. If you guys saw RDBX or CYN, we mentioned that in the Instables multiple times throughout the whole month. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you Instables that support the channel every single day, I appreciate every one of you guys. We will continue to go at it. We have our second rate hike coming up this Wednesday, so keeping that in mind with what kind of momentum we do have in the market is very key. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.